Hey guys, so welcome to Indirect Knowledge. So tonight we have a very special tarot card reading. This is actually the second reading that we'll be doing for Faatima. And this is just a general question about relationships. You know, what will the next relationship look like for Faatima? And if you guys just watched the previous video that we did, it was really kind of an explainer on the past and looking at the other relationship that Faatima had and really where he was at and everything going on with him. Now we're going to shift gears just a little bit. And we're going to find out really where she's at, you know, like what's going to be going on in her life in the near future as far as relationships and things go, you know, where that's going to wind her up. So let's do that. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, so like we were talking about a little bit in the past and all, it was sort of about now, okay, so just to put some clarification out here to kind of give you guys some clue, because we talked about the past relationship. That was really dealing with him, the guy from the past. Now we're going to be dealing with Faatima and really her. So this is not about him, this is about her and kind of like her. So everything we're talking about now is kind of to do with her and like kind of where her future is with everything. So this is really exciting. I'd love to be able to do tarot card readings like this. So anyways, the first card that we have is the Knight of Pentacles. So in the past, it was sort of about trying to get a foundation set up and trying to move things forward. In the current situation, all we have the Page of Pentacles. This is what's going on right now with Faatima. And this is about new foundations. And we see a message of hope and everything here. That's very emulated in the previous reading that we just did for Faatima. But you see this is really a message of grounding, a new message of opportunity, things like that coming about. And this is about material things as well. So when it comes to this new person, it will be someone that is more financially stable, someone that is really wanting a foundation, something more lasting. And that's going to be kind of the energy that this person is going to bring forth, Now, as far as in the near future goes and all, and I'm calibrated to about 3 months out, and I'm seeing it right about the 3-month mark, which is weird actually, but that's kind of where I'm at with all of this. For that, we have a really great card. In fact, you really can't get a better card at all in the entire tarot, especially for your future. And that's the Sun. So congratulations, Faatima, you got the Sun. Yay! This is really bright. This shines light on everything. It makes us feel good. The warmth of the sun, everything is illuminated. We're not blindsided by anything. A lot of positive energy. Everything that's positive comes about from the sun. We can see things. It brings us energy, and it gives us vitality and renewal and play and all these kind of things. All the greatest, best parts of life come out when the sun comes out. So very wonderful card for you. Let's talk about the energy surrounding that. We were talking about the Page of Pentacles a minute ago, and that's what's going on in the current moment. And the Page of Pentacles is really, it's a message of grounding, like looking more for things that are stable and more stability, like in relationships. And that's what that is. And then the Sun kind of magnifies that and even brings it out even more. And what is it specific about? What's the energy surrounding that Page of Pentacles? Well, it's about relationships. And we see that because we have the Two of Cups, which is sort of in alignment with that Page of Pentacles, which is about foundations. So what is this telling us? Well, it tells us that right now, Faatima is looking for something more stable, something that is more of a partnership, a greater union between two people, and something that's really going to set the stage for her, And that's really what it is. It's like less turbulence, less, up and down, something more stable, that kind of thing. Where are we at as far as the, where Faatima is like herself, like what is she really feeling and all that, as far as her situation and all? Well, isn't it interesting? Because we actually have another page. This time it's the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is all about a message of action, doing things, taking a course of action in order to bring things out. So in this particular regard, we're dealing with the relationship. So taking action in relationships, trying to be, get excited, stirred up about things and all. So this next relationship that you'll enter into will be an exciting relationship. It'll be a good time in your life. It will be one that's going to bring fruitive activities such as greater solvency, greater wealth, greater material gains. Those kind of things will be coming into your life more. And it will be more of a better union. It will be more of a partnership where you really share things with each other openly. And that will be a really positive thing. And then, of course, you have the sun moving forward after that. And that's just going to even shed more light on it, reinforcing everything going on with you with this relationship and reinforcing the direction that you're headed. So it's a really positive sign. All signs point to a positive direction for you. So you must have a really good heart. So let's talk about the outcome now, and then we'll look at the, what's needed in order to either get or not get what we want. So this is where things are interesting. So sometimes our mind can really, really, really mess with us. And in this particular case, we have this Nine of Swords as the outcome card. So what is this? It's like the nightmare we wake up from, it's not real, but it's still, we experience things as if it was real. And that's the disheartening thing about it. So the outcome for this card is really about the projection of negative things in our life, like being our own worst enemy, letting our troubles, are more psychological in nature instead of actually, founded in or rooted in any kind of strong basis. There's no basis for suffering or anything like that. It's like we're just choosing to suffer, or we're punishing ourselves unnecessarily, in other words. And that's what this Nine of Swords is really all about. There's a lot of conflict mentally that goes on, and it's like we're constantly in our head. Well, what is really the answer to that? How do we keep those sunny days ahead and bypass this and not have to worry? It's to remind yourself, first of all, that, hey, it's just my thoughts playing tricks on me. It's just my mind getting the better of me. Nothing that I'm thinking is really that valid. Nothing is outwardly has shown that. I mean, you got the sun, for goodness sake. So the sun is showing you exactly what the truth is. You don't have to second guess yourself on anything. And so really the key to this Nine of Swords, when this starts to come into play, probably about 5 or 6 months down the line from now, just remember that whatever you're perceiving as troubles or problems, they're not real. I mean, they're just unfounded. You just let your mind get too much in the way. For one who's conquered the mind is the best of friends. For one who's failed to do so, the mind will be the greatest enemy. This is sort of the case with this card. It's like that greatest enemy kind of thing. We let our mind take over control and rob us of our happiness and steal from us. And then we look for others to blame. And we can't blame anyone except ourselves because it's our own mind, So the key here is to realize that you have to have kind of a good grasp of your mind. But what is really the key to this? How do we keep our happiness? How do we keep this new relationship moving forward and feel really good about it? Well, the good news is that it's not that really hard of a problem. It's the Eight of Pentacles. That's our answer, the key that unlocks this whole mystery here for us. And the Eight of Pentacles is really about doing certain things in a certain way to keep producing certain results. So if you got something that's working for you, what does it mean? It doesn't mean that you go out and try to do something else. It means that you keep doing what's working. And this eight Roman numeral here, 8 in numerology is all about those foundations. It's that same thing that we're seeing here with these pentacles. So it's really like ultra groundedness. So you're going to really, so what's been working for you is having a strong foundation, doing certain things in a certain way to keep producing these awesome results that you're having. And if you want to keep that going, if you have some mental, a little bit of conflict going on and stuff about, 7, 8, 9 months down the road from now, and you start to feel a little depressed or a little down and out, the key to it is to remember that, hey, what got you to where you're at in this really good place is still valid. You just have to remember that, and you just have to keep doing those things in a really nice, positive way. It's a really great reading, Faatima. So, this person, I'm picking up that they're going to be very good for you. This is a person that's very mature. They're very stable. They have a lot of stability, and they know how to get what they want, and they know how to lay down the foundations, and they want the best for you. That's a really good relationship. If you're with someone that really at the end of the day wants the best for you, and they're willing to, go the extra mile to make sure that you have it, you really can't go wrong in that kind of a relationship. You just have to make sure that your heart in the right place, and from everything that I see, it's really that your heart really is in the right place with this. You're going to be on board with this relationship mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally. All these different things that really make up the whole of who we are all going to be aligned with this new relationship. So it's going to be really good for you, and it's going to be a really long-lasting relationship. It could be a lifelong relationship, in fact. So just keep that in mind and set those strong foundations in place. And if you need anything, I'm always here for you as your tarot coach. Please do reach out to me. And guys, if you guys want to support the channel, support the work that us monks do, spreading love for God to others, we would love for you to donate. It would really help us a lot. Right now, we're trying to get a room together, get it fashioned, and also that, for the monks and different things like that, another guest room. We need drywall, we need supplies, we need a lot of different things, paint. We get all this through donations. We take vows of poverty, but we rely on others, to help. And so if you want to help, and we do encourage it, please consider giving a donation. You can just go to helpbydonating.com and to give there. I feel like a salesperson here trying to beg for donations, but hey, I'm not too proud to do that. That's how we pretty much get on and everything. So I have to ask. If I don't ask, I won't receive. Asking ye shall receive, as the old adage goes. So if you want to help, please do. Just go to helpbydonating.com. It does a lot of good. Trust me, it does. And then if you guys need me for any reason, if you want to do a reading or anything, or if you just need to connect with me, it could be for many different reasons and all, like spiritual reasons, for example, like spiritual counseling, anything like that. You're always free and welcome to do that. Just go to my email address. I'll have it in the description below this video. It's chandra108@gmail.com. And then if you want to donate, it's helpbydonating.com. You just go to helpbydonating.com. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Everything will be in the description below this video. Much love, many blessings. See you guys on the next episode.